Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at yet another wonderful mod, this time in the form of Snap and Build Greenhouse, being made by user 83D0. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is all of the parts you need to create your own custom greenhouses, just like you'd find at the Grey Garden Settlement. And that is just wonderful. The Grey Garden Settlement is one of my favorites in the game so far, purely because of that beautiful greenhouse. And now in the build mode, if we just head right into there, and head into structures, and then all the way to the right where you will find greenhouse, we now have a total of currently 46 various pieces to create your own custom greenhouse. So you have everything from various greenhouse walls to greenhouse doorways to various roofs, floors, and even miscellaneous brick walls, which aren't exactly greenhouse material, but you know what? Very cool nonetheless, because hey, it gives you more fun things to work with in the settlement build mode. But what we're going to focus on here today is the actual greenhouse parts. So in the greenhouse walls, you'll find 15 different wall segments that will allow you to build your own greenhouses. So if we pop that down there with some glass, steel, and wood, we have this lovely greenhouse wall, and that is just wonderful. And now in the doorways, we have 9 different doorway parts and 2 doors, all of which are compatible with the sort of snap system that the game works with in the settlement mode, so you can just click and snap various bits of the greenhouse walls to one another, so you can create, say here, a lovely wall section, a lovely door section, that just fit together just perfectly, and that, well, that is just great. And then, of course, in the roofs section, we have a total of 10 different roofs, ranging from various angled roofs to flat glass roofs, different types of angled roofs with different sort of amounts of broken and whole glass in them, which you can see here. Very cool indeed. And again, all of which work into the snap system. All right, let's go back to this one. This one seems to work the best with it. Oh, come on, snap. There we go. Beautiful. And snap on the other side, though a bit wonky. Excellent. Perfect. Now, in the floor section, we also do have a variety of floors, including 7 different floor tiles, ranging from, oh god, I'm in roofs again, hold on, back to floors, ranging from different graded floors, such as this, to actual full foundation pieces, which we have 3 separate different types of foundation, which work just like the concrete foundation, but add into the game a different variety of things that you can work with here. So if we sort of pop that on, oh, wonderful, excellent. So we have these graded pieces, lovely foundation pieces, jump up here to another, beautiful, very, very good. And then finally, we have a variety of additional miscellaneous wall sections, which, as I said earlier, aren't exactly greenhouse material, but work quite well. We have a variety of different brick walls, different wooden and brick doorways, which are all quite cool, all of which add into the game different options, and also even additional foundation options which work with the various brick textures in the game, just like with the walls. So again, just all fun different build options that you can use in the settlement mode, and it's just lovely. I always love a good mod that will help us build more and interesting things in our settlements. And to give you kind of an idea of what you can do when not just randomly clicking things about like these, I quickly built a kind of crappy greenhouse here, as you can see from the fact that we do have a big gap right there in the roof, but overall a pretty nice little greenhouse. We have our doorway here, and all of the different bits of wall and roof sections that all snap together quite nicely to form this pretty decent little greenhouse. And just imagine building yourself a large, a tall building out of the sort of typical metal pieces like my bar over there, and then shoving on top of the whole thing a beautiful greenhouse so you get all the delicious views of the wasteland, all through the lovely glass texturing that we have here. All very cool, very wonderful, and just quite frankly, makes me happy. I always love any of these mods that add in new pieces for you to build with, and it's a pretty good one. Now, there are a few oddities with some of the pieces. If we go back to our little test area over here, now most of the parts do clip together quite nicely, such as this wall part and this door part, but the problem is there are some of the wall sections which are a bit wider than typical. Now, this particular wall section and this particular door section fit nicely in line with the sort of standard floor sizes, but if we go over to, say, that particular wall section, you'll notice it's actually a bit bigger. If we click it onto there, it's 1 and about a third of another floor section, so it can be a bit difficult to work with some of these parts, but overall I'd say it's well worth it, especially with the pieces like this that do fit in quite nicely with all the different wall segments. It's just a handful of them are a little bit more wonky to deal with, purely because you'll have to sort of plan ahead, so to speak, for parts like this, just so that you don't have too large of a section sort of dangling off the edge. But overall, they all snap together quite well. It works beautifully, and if you would like to check out this mod for yourself, you can have a look at the link in the description as always, and I definitely say to go and check it out. And if you build any fun and wonderful greenhouses with the mod, I would love to see them, so tweet or Facebook me pictures of it. And I do hope you have enjoyed this episode today, my friends, and that you do, of course, come back for the next, when we will be looking at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one!